Welcome to the Gun Show. I'm your host, Tommy Guns, and today we about to get into everything IcyHot. Everything IcyHot. The IcyHot battle, IcyHot event. We're gonna get some feedback on, what went well, what things could have changed. There were outside forces that contributed to the IcyHot battle, and there were things that that didn't help the IcyHot. So we're going to talk about all of these different things. But first, we're going to just give a quick breakdown on how the IcyHot battle went, kind of my point of view and all of that good stuff. So let's just get right into the IcyHot battle, and then we're going to do some Q&A. I got some guests coming through. I want to run through this before my guests get here. So let's get it. All right, I just did a quick little rough cut of the battle. So, bear with me as far as this goes, and we just gonna watch this whole thing real quick. Sly started it off. One of the biggest things I'm looking at throughout the whole thing is left, right, left. First off, he put a nice move in the beginning. Sly did. His energy is up. Sly's looking good. Ghost is staying with him. A couple of, fumbles on Ghost's half, on Ghost's side of the things. Now we're gonna see what Ghost does. That's not a good look. Okay, first round. It's like this round could go either way. Personally, I gave it to Ghost just based on how well he kept up as opposed to how Sly kept up. There was some contact made in the footwork. There were just things that I didn't like from Sly being on the feature side of this round. He looked great in his performance. I edged Ghost based on more of the fundamentals. Sly looked good, but I felt like Ghost looked better on both sides of the performance. That's why I gave Ghost the first round. It was very close. Forgive me for getting too close to these guys. Some small stuff that Ghost is messing up on. Sly looks good. This is nasty. And then Ghost pulls out his stride. Man, that round was crazy. Crazy debatable. Personally think that could have went either way too. Eyeballing it, it's so up in the air, it's ridiculous. As far as the performance goes, the second round was more about performance. That's how I saw this. And when I was watching the battle, because I didn't do any playback, just to be honest, what I saw is what I saw. I saw a great performance from Slide, and I saw great fundamentals out of Ghost. So it could have went either way. I edged Ghost in the second just based on cleanness, more based on cleanness. Slide was doing his thing, but I don't feel like it was as clean as Ghost was. And now we're going into the third. I'm not necessarily saying all these technical things are the issue. I'm not saying doubles and all of that. I'm looking at overall performance on all sides. Performance, technically, all of the above. And honestly, you know, Sly had a little bit more mess ups in his third round, but this is the round that I gave him. Because I did like his performance a little bit better than his on the third, but we're going to see what's going on. This is a great battle. Bottom of the third. Just froze. Ladies and gentlemen, dope battle. It's fire. So, this is one of those things where I understand how any and everybody feels as far as this battle goes. My job is not easy, but what I saw is what I saw. This was a dope battle. If we watch this back, somebody might say Slide might have won more than the last round. Somebody might say he might not have won the last round, but it's still based off of what we can eyeball, not something that we just keep watching back to see who did these micro things. It was a very, very close battle. So I would love to get y'all's feedback on what y'all think happened, you know, round for round. What rounds do y'all think who won what, you know, and let's just keep the conversation going, you know, because, you know, these battles are not stopping and we're still in the growth stages of what we got going on. So shout out to Ghost, shout out to Slide, great time, and we just gonna keep moving forward with this. So, you know, I think my guest is popping up right now. Perfect timing, and we about to have a conversation about how IcyHot went. So, you know, appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the next segment.